Hi there, and welcome to Discovering Erika. Today, our episode is going to be about getting monetized here on YouTube and the struggle it is to get monetized. We all go through it, especially as you new YouTubers, or maybe you've been on YouTube for a while and you can't seem to get to that milestone. We're going to talk about that today. Okay, once I got on YouTube, I wanted to do some videos and talk about travel. And I've been through Cathedral Gorge, which was a lot of fun. And you try to get the best content possible that you can do. You want to talk to your audience, you want to have them engage because all these things matter as YouTubers because people connect with us. We've been to quite a few places and finding my niche of what it is I want to do and the content I want to show all plays a part on trying to get monetized, whether you believe it or not. A lot of times we are trying to find where we fit in, right? So, for me, it's travel. I like to go places and do things, and a lot of people like to do reality show as a travel show, right? Like life on the road as you're moving around and you learn these things as you go. Now, one of the things that I'm finding that's very important as I share these travel videos with you, as you can see a few of my travels and some of the places that I've been and some of the viewpoints, is really trying to take my viewers with me on this journey and have them watch the whole entire video, which is a struggle for all of us, right? So, it's not just enough to have amazing views. You also have to capture the attention of the audience. Unfortunately, that is where the trouble lies for a lot of us is capturing the audience and taking them on this journey with us to where they are excited to see what it is that we are seeing. Then the next major step is what we're all dealing with because some of us may not have a marketing degree to be able to market ourselves, is to figure out how to share this content in a manner that we can get to our niche audience and they are interested in what I'm doing. So, with me, I go on Facebook. You can do it on Instagram if you have a Twitter account, if you have a TikTok account. You can advertise on all those places. But a lot of it is really getting out there and not being afraid to talk to people and tell them about your show. On the back of my camper, I have my YouTube channel on there as well. Have business cards so as you meet people, you can ask them, "Hey, go check out my YouTube channel," and it'll start to grow. But one of the number one things is content, and we're all struggling with that. It's hard to figure out what is done, what to do, and what has already been done, and then doing it in a unique way that now they want to see your travels as well. Um, I'm going to be honest with you. When I post on Facebook, I know a lot of people go and watch my videos or go check them out purely to be nosy, right? They know me and they kind of want to see what I'm doing. And so, therefore, I take advantage of that. Sometimes I will send a personalized message to them on Messenger, telling them what an honor it is, which it really is, to have somebody go and sit down in front of their computer or their television or on their phone and watch you for 8, 10, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how long your video is that you are trying to do. So I usually go on and tell them how much I appreciate them, which I do, and that I would love for them to check out my content. Now, all of this sounds easy, right? But with YouTube, you have to stay extremely active because if you're not, at a certain time, a certain point in your channel, they'll start subtracting your watch time hours. So, say if I did a video today, but I waited a whole month and I didn't do any more videos, the clock starts counting backwards against me. So, the motivation they're trying to instill here is that you will continue to make content, that you will continue to post content, and that you will continue to stay active so your channel will grow. And that is one of the things. You have to figure out whether you're doing this for a hobby or if you're doing this as a potential job and making revenue off of YouTube. Now, they have taken the tiers down to now where you can do for 3,000 watch hours, which opens up a whole nother revenue stream for smaller YouTubers like myself. And maybe like you, if you're watching this, trying to figure out how you can grow your channel. They made it so it's 3,000 watch hours, which is not an easy task for you to do, right? And they've also made it so where you can get super chats, so you can get paid for that. You can do subscriptions, you can get paid for that, and you can also sell your merch. So, one of the things you want to do is when you see your numbers climbing, start working on some merch. So, as soon as that is available to you, you can now have a new income stream. Start talking about it. Start getting excited. Start telling people about it so they can be excited for your product for when you roll it out and you hit that big 3000. They are ready to make their purchases there on YouTube. I know the whole goal of a lot of people who get on YouTube and hope to become YouTube famous is that YouTube paycheck. But there are other income streams that you can get from YouTube, and you do not have to have the 4,000 hours. And so they're kind of making it easy for you to get yourself in the game, get your feet wet, and then the last step being monetized with them. They know it's not an easy transition, and just like any job, they're looking for those who are in it for the long haul, who's going to be producing content, who's going to be consistent, who's going to be cranking it out there. And that is hopefully all of us once we are serious about doing it. And so one of the things I had to go from doing it occasionally to being very serious and getting on the ball and interacting with your subscribers, right? Because it's a privilege to have them. They could subscribe to anybody, but they chose to subscribe to you. So don't ignore them, whether it's a thumbs up, whether it's a heart, whether it's just simple little conversation, acknowledge them. Now, the bigger your channel gets, the little bit harder that is to do that. But as we are trying to grow our channel, it helps us to build that connection and community and relationship with those that are growing the channel with us. So these are just a few things that I'm learning because I'm still trying to get monetized, and I'm just trying to share with you a few things that I'm learning along the way. One of the big things that YouTube really pushes is collabs. Collabs are awesome. If you get a chance to meet someone who is already an established YouTuber and has a following base, I suggest friendships first, right? People can see right through you wanting to only connect with them for what they can do for you. And so be genuine, right? Friendships are important and they last longer than the collab, right? So be kind to people. If you find somebody, be respectful of their space. Do not make them feel like you're only cozying up to them for what they can do for you. And when the time is right, hey, you guys want to collab? That's a good way. Sometimes you don't have the opportunity to make friends with people, and collaboration is something that is mutual between the two parties, then go for it. But I'm just saying, for me, I prefer the friendships than just the quick collab. So it's just something to think about if you're thinking about moving forward. And make sure that as you are documenting your journey, that you are forever keeping in mind to film everything, right? Because you never know what is that film goal. And do not compromise your standard. So if your channel is not growing fast enough, I do not recommend you go out and start doing some wild, crazy stuff just to get views. People will come and they'll look at it, but they won't stay. So stay true to what it is that you're doing and grow your channel organically. I'm not saying this from a well established YouTuber. I'm saying it from somebody who is struggling just like you. And these are things that I am learning, and it works because my channel is growing. And so I'm hoping to be able to get out there and really get my feet wet. And I just wanted to tell you a few things that I'm learning because I've been struggling over the last year to get my numbers up and get my watch time in there as well. So I'm hoping that these little tips will help you and in return help me, because by you watching this video, I get watch time, and hopefully it'll help you to get your watch time up too. So Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber, and hit that notification bell because you never know where I am or what I'm doing or what's coming out next. And I want to take you along with me for the ride. We're going to end this video here, but I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get our time up. See you guys.